Little red. A little tanner than I want to be. How's that? That looks better. Nice and pale. Just the way we likes it. That works. Is that too loud? It might be a little too loud. Huh? There we go. Oh, he's off. Oh, okay. I was gonna put him on in the background. Anybody I know? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get into it. Where were we? God, it's been a week. More than a week. No. Yeah, more than a week. Wow, I'm sorry. I've been playing a ton of, I'm not gonna lie, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I've just been playing that game nonstop off stream. I need to finish it. I'm on a mission. It's a very long game too, and I'm already at 50 hours. I feel like I haven't even touched the story yet. I would play it on stream, but I rarely get to stream, which means I would never get to play it. So that's my predicament. So I play it downstairs on my Series X, and I'm having a great time with it. So that's what I've been doing. I do want to get through Outer Worlds though. So when I don't have the living room to myself, I come up here in my happy place and spend time with you guys. Where were we? Oh, right. We almost got obliterated by cannibals last time. That's right. And then we managed to grab that part from that downed ship. Where are we at here? We got a ton of ammo. We're looking good. We're actually in a good spot. Zora and Graham, right? Yeah, Graham. Graham fucked up.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden.
Yeah, I think he lost his fucking mind.
Let's be frank here. He's an unhinged charlatan.
You're not wrong, but get the hell off your high horse, preacher. This ain't exactly easy for me. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
And you'd run it in his stead? I'm not going against Graham. Why would my loyalties lie with Graham? I just met the dude, and I can't stand him.
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Isn't this going against the philosophist's way?
I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason.
Okay, Sarah.
Maybe his was to teach me to lead. And maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't.
The iconoclasts take your orders, but most of them believe in him and his teachings.
Sometimes you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
And what's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Well, I'd like to talk to you about that. I think, yeah, that's... We got stuff to talk about. I think you could join Stellar Bay as an alliance. Fair
I'm
enough.
going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yeah.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
Alright, don't steal anything. Don't piss these people off. I just want to get through this game. Sanjar, that's his name. Oh, they're right there, too. They don't make it easy not to steal shit.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
We aren't here to argue. We're here to act. I'm sorry, Graham, but Zora's taking over.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Keywords there. What I've done for you, not what you've done for me. You're about to take over a planet. You can't handle that responsibility. I just think she'll be a better leader.
How can you say that? After all I've done for the Iconoclasts, they wouldn't be here without me. I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
You ran. You needed a clear conscience, so you ran. You don't seek enlightenment. You just feel guilty. Those deaths are on your hand, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them. I like that one.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once.
This is going to end poorly.
But it's over. Stand down.
I hope.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Let's get this over with. Not much of a choice here, Zora. Alright, let's see where this goes.
Please. Don't make me do this.
I think it ends that way anyway.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here we go.
We are unstoppable.
Give the module to Sanjar, convince MSI. Okay. I mean, I can take this stuff and it wouldn't be considered stealing? Nice. What about this stuff? No, it's still stealing. Son of a bitch. How you doing?
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on. I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
Thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message. Neither of you can afford this fight. Monarch is going to devour the victory. Your people have suffered long enough. You could put a stop to that. Persuasion.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe you could be taught the
Persuasion.
eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations.
Spread that sexy
All right.
word.
If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Already spoken with him. He agreed to meet.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Oversee the negotiation. Sounds good. What did I waste like 2 rounds on that? That dude went down without a fight. Okay. Actually, speaking of which, repair that. Where are we? Oversee the negotiation. Okay. Space crime continuum. Star-crossed troopers search the outpost. Rebecca and Anders were hired to clear an infestation out of an expansion site. Edgewater, that's right. Alright. Let's go to Canaan's Cradle then. We're going to do everything on Monarch that we can before we have to go to other planets, basically. Nope. OSI Church, let's see. Oh, I was there last week, wasn't I? Yeah. All right. Anything else in here that I missed? Oh yeah. Hello? Yes please, yes please. I'm good there. Thank you. Yes please. Oh, yes please. Okay. I still have Adrena time left. It's pretty cool. Where am I at? Oh, they cleared this place out. Cool. Hey, I can run freely now. Those stupid canids or ravagers, whatever they're called. Marauders.
Huh?
Huh?
Watch yourself out there.
Will do. I bring this court to
Hey.
order.
Thanks for coming.
Hey,
I wish I'd
no
had more
problem.
time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Sanjar, you have got to scale it back. I don't have time for nonsense from either of you, so let's just get this done.
This is very hard for me.
That's
We're
what she
here to
said.
See that the negotiations go smoothly.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
I don't have weak Sanjar. Zora's ready to storm the city right now. What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines? If you're going to drop a budget, I'd appreciate a paycheck.
Come now, this is no time for one of
I
your
had to.
jokes.
It's just too good. The writing in
Hey,
this.
if we're taking over the company, I'm sure there's a lot of old life insurance policies to cash in.
Uh-oh.
I'm confused. The look on your face does not match the words you just said.
Come on, you can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
Something tells me Sanjar didn't know. Careful, Zora. Graham and Sanjar were friends. Graham was Sanjar's friend.
His friend? Are you fucking kidding me, Captain? I've been standing with Graham for the better part of a decade, while this paperclip cowboy sat behind his walls.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondences between him and the pirates. Wasn't it convenient how they all died just after blocking your proposal? You're missing the big picture for the details again. Ooh, this is getting spicy.
I certainly didn't think so at the time, but now that you mention it, I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
The innocent of heart are often blind to the guilt in others.
True.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch. You're here for the people, not the past. Sanjar, you're a leader. That means taking responsibility. If this is going to take much longer, I have places to be.
For what? Graham was a rabid canid. He may have fooled me, but I wasn't the only one.
You know, forget it. Look, my people need a place to live. You can give it to us, or we can take it. Your choice.
This shall be good practice for working with the board, I see. Still, anything's cheaper than war. You have a deal, Zora.
What about the targeting module?
If we're in Stellar Bay, then we don't need it yet. I just need a promise that when we do, we'll share it.
Guess that's that.
Thank you for brokering this arrangement.
Yeah,
I feel like
here's hoping we don't come to regret this. Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We've changed the course of the future, Captain. You helped steer it toward the better.
gross. I wanted to steer it toward the worst. I feel like any conversation direction I took it in probably would have ended up at that same conclusion. Resolution. Whatever. It's fine. Is there stuff here? I want to steal stuff. There is. Nice. What are you? Purple berry wine. I'm good. I'm not a wine drinker. I'm not a wine guy. Okay. We got places to be. Radio Free Monarch. What am I doing? Space Crime Continuum. We can do this one really quick because we got to come right back to Monarch anyway, so I'm down for that. It's fine. Oops. Wait. Melee weapon mod attack changes the damage type to N-ray damage. What's N-ray?
Not today, Sam. I am not in the mood for a deep clean. Oh, all right.
Salmonator are getting it on. Good for them. Terra to Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Sanitizing within established.
I'll lock up behind you.
Vicar, you can stay. I need Nyoka and Sam. Who else we got? Ellie and Felix. Nice. Hundred. Where the hell is this place? Oh. Could not read that fast.
Unexpected.
Oop. My bro's with me? Yep, Nyoka. Okay.
Big mistake.
Okay.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders!
Take care of it. Make it happen.
Object is soon to be
Perfect.
feckless. That will leave us there.
Oop. Hello there. $42. What am I at now? I feel like I'm at like 49 armor. I think I got a lot. Yeah, before I go over there, let me see if there's anything else. Yeah. Loot it up. Excuse me. Okay, cannot jump that rail. Gotcha.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Anywhere else to get in? Okay. It's not even like a lockpick thing. There's a control panel somewhere around here. No, still a good, nice case though. Gotta be a control panel somewhere to... What's that? Random wire.
I bet you'll like Rebecca. What's up?
I just thought you might have some insight into how we can get in there. But I guess not. I'll just shut the hell up. Ooh. There's gotta be some kind of data cartridge or something around here. Ring. There we go.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Hi, Sam.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
What did you do?
Sam, making blood-stained clean again.
That's not good. Rebecca and Anderson. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looked like Rebecca's final entries. Law helped me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we were stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there was no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from whatever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service of Spacer's Choice just so he could take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We are sick of getting sick, of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the time. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive anyway. I've seen what those monsters do. Grass is always greener, lady. Holy shit.
That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Hard to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She'd still want to know just the same as you did. I'd have kept it from her. The news would have hurt her. So what now?
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base.
Let's do it.
The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it? I didn't think there was anything about wilderness you don't know. You're guessing here? Any way to find out for sure? I'd rather just go in there guns blazing.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Everything does. Collect 3 pheromone glands from pungent primals. Aren't there primals on this planet also, or am I wrong? Or do we have to go to Scylla? Let's see. Let's see. Nyoka suggested Scylla as a prime hunting ground. That's cool because the Hermit is on Scylla, so we can do both of those at the same time. We'll do those now. Now! Diddy Mow! Sam, upgrade yourself, bro. Okay, let's go to Skull Planet. Good evening, Katsuragi Kamui. How are you? I know I said your name wrong, and I'm sorry. I'm very good, sir. Thank you for asking. I am sorry I missed your entire exchange earlier on Messenger. I haven't really been on Go too often this week. Sorry about that. Been a busy week.
I've been thinking. I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born.
You've been busy too? You're always busy. There's a ton. There's probably some on right now. Makes you wonder about being treacherous. Two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was born that way. Is this about Graham Bryant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing.
Screw Graham.
Were gonna change
Old
Halcyon
news.
better. But then we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Well, it's been busy because I guess they're allowing more fans to come into the stadiums now. So a lot of teams are marketing tickets. So we have to, you know, and we have a lot of like West Coast teams, so like San Francisco or Oakland or Los Angeles, 2 Los Angeles teams. So we're always getting requests at like 6:30 at night that we have to put together for the next day. It's treacherous, man. To quote Felix, utterly treacherous. Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash.
Very
He's a
touch.
traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Me? Never. Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people. He just allowed it to happen. I'm gonna justify that. Sure, for the right price. Yeah, do it.
For both our sakes, I'm gonna assume you're joking. Let's get back to it.
Maybe.
I need to put all
Maybe
this
not.
ugly business with Graham behind me.
Ah, I love this. Damn, Nyoka. I'm gonna take Vicar Max with me too. I should take Sam because he's a beast, but I wanted to do that Hermit mission with Vicar Max as well. All right, let's go kill some primals. Do I have the gun for this? I do. Okay. Should probably wait for that elevator. There's vending machines down here, right? Yeah, there are. All right. Stock up first. There we go. No journey time? Gotcha. There we go. Oh, that's right. Not just primals here, ladies and gents. Forgot about that. My fault. Primal glands. So I have to kill specific primals. Gotcha. Okay. Actually, you know what? Save this really quick. Just in case. Never be too careful. Screw it. Here we go. Oh, we asked for it. Oh, we asked for it.
Never anger a man of the claw.
Never anger a man of the claw. Then he blows his head off. Anyone else? Oh yeah. Oh, plenty. Oh, plenty. Oh, there's plenty. Holy shit. I forgot they dig underground. Why are you... Reloading. Holy shit, Vicar Max, you're still alive? I didn't know that. Why am I using a light gun for this? Oh my god. That was a horrifying way to die. I'm sorry, bud. Look at the... Alright, he's got a ring on. Dude, this dude is covered in bling. He's got earrings, necklace, cigarette lighter. Okay. He had some ammo on him, good. Maybe you should have used your gun. Primal hide. Okay. Untanned. Pheromone gland. The cigarette lighter kills me. He's gonna have a victory smoke after he killed us. Oh, I think I robbed that already. We've been here before. Yeah. Is it always 116? No, 135. No, it wasn't crazy. Alright, I forgot they're terraforming this planet. You say, sneak in or guns a-blazing? Guns a-blazing it is. Oh, he dug underground. And there he is. He's not happy with me. Oh god. He's dead. Where'd he go?
Everyone all right?
Primal brain. Nope, don't need you. Sure, you're worth a pretty penny, though. Of course, we got marauders, too. Alt. Somebody's dead down there.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
More? There's gotta be more. Yep. That it? That's it. Primal hide. The untanned hide of a primal. This recently harvested primal hide is still wet and covered in skin and parasites. Properly assessed at leather facility, it can be made into a nice pair of shoes or perhaps a jacket. Sweet. Is this place? This is a small planet too. There's not much to this place. Some good loot though. I think we're good with this one. Scrap mech. What did you have? Nice. Outlaw. Okay. No big loss. Alright. So with that, I think that's done for now. Speak to Naoka, give these glands, then find a place to wash your hands. Hey, that rhymes.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
These glands are gross. Take them, please.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
Charon. What's Charon?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon.
Oh,
He said
I
it
get
was
it.
some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Well, you were wrong. It's about time. We're going to kill a Manta Queen.
Fucking right we are.
Remind me, what's this base again?
It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there.
Okay. Let's do it. After this, we're gonna do this quest really quick because we're here. Search the hive for the remains of Nyoka's friends. Opal and Clara's bodies are still in the cave somewhere. Find their remains and retrieve their medallions. It's time to head to Nyoka's old base on the cave of Manor. Okay, Monarch. Cool. That is right there. This gets pretty fucking trippy, I remember, so... yeah. There's a lot of conversation. Go up here, see if I can bypass these. No, probably not. Alright. Jump! There we go. The Hermit's Lodge. This wasn't here the first time I came. Hello.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me?
Mayhaps.
Would be so much more exciting.
We're here to get this book translated. Max? That depends. Who are you? Yeah, we're here to rob you. What do you got?
Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am? What fun. Is this a multiple choice question? Because I'm not sure I remember anymore.
Well, the ex-con obviously lied to us. This woman is nothing but a buffoon. In that case, we're here to rob you. What have you got?
No, she's not. She's a lady of transcendent wisdom. Can you not see that?
Obviously not.
Very astute. And I'm out here to meditate and contemplate the unendurable mystery without being bothered. So why are you bothering me?
Well,
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
look, can we just move this along here, please? Hermit lady, enough talk. How about you throw Max here a bone? We've come a long way to help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help? Yeah, option 2. Not too dicky, not too sensitive.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
Fatal? What happens if you're unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
Yeah, it actually sounds like a good time. Well, Max just said he was prepared, didn't he? When you say ingredients, you mean drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
Well, shit. We've come this far. If we die, at least we'll die hearing colors and seeing sound.
Exactly. We're gonna look at the bright side. I'm committing to taking as many drugs as possible, so count me in as well.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Sacramental incense. What's in here? Oh, the bathroom. For when the drugs give me explosive diarrhea. Oh boy. Stimulotion. What kind of okay, what kind of spot is this? Oh boy. Breathe deeply. You gotta look at this room first before I go under. Let's do it.
Poor Maximilian.
Oh shit.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have...
Come on, Max, you've been to prison. You could take this.
What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
My face? What's wrong with your face? Where'd you get that second mouth? I want a second mouth.
I'm surprised her hair isn't like turning into like red snakes or something. If she's a hallucination, why am I seeing her too? See what happens when you hit her. Right, the first time, Max. This is all bullshit. Don't fall for it.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out. Always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
What in the
boy do you expect him to find inside himself? It's just blood and squishy bits and... Oh no. If I vomit on you, I want you to know I ain't sorry.
That's what the bathroom's for, Naoka. We come all this way, we ought to hear her out. Okay, Vision Mom, how about giving us answers instead of hollow platitudes? Don't listen to this crap, Max. You were right. It's all just a sick joke. Now, follow along.
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others sell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I could tell you all manner of stories. If I weren't... I'm sticking to alcohol from now on.
Naoka can't handle her hallucinogens. You're right, Max. Your story blinded you to the truth and landed you in prison. Seeing the truth is easier said than done. How about we cut to the chase here, lady? Figment. Shut this crap down, Max. You don't need this. Let's go along with it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Here we are, Max. Trusting an imbalanced hermit with your sanity seem rational to you? Didn't your story push you to study band works to unlock the secrets of the plan? What the fuck does that mean?
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that
The plan.
Damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos.
Embrace the chaos, Max.
Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right.
Never seen himself.
What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
If he does, he shouldn't. He's a better man than he gives himself credit for. Yeah, Max, why do you do that? Max, I figured it out. You need to kill this guy now. It's intelligence. I could do it.
What are you talking about?
Let's do it. He's yourself. You need to get rid of him. Get it? It's almost like a bad joke.
I can do that.
Incoming, Captain.
Wait, what happened? Did he just hit me?
You're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
Is that what happened? All that talking and arguing ruined my high.
Ruined? You seem to be having quite the time. Though I must admit, I was a bit concerned when you stripped naked and tried to eat your clothes.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I meant to do that.
I was joking. You passed out fairly early in the process.
Oh.
Well before I realized what an ignorant fool I've been. Everything is perfect.
Good. So you weren't as prepared as you thought. You obviously got insane. Really? Have you looked around the colony lately? I'm glad you found the answers you were looking for, Max.
No. Well, perhaps in a way I have. Look, I'm not saying it's perfect in the way you're thinking. But it is still perfect. It's all there to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
If you say so. There may be something to that. You seem happy or at least not angry.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Anything for a friend. Ah! It's got the predator handshake. You son of a bitch. Nice. Bit cartridge, 1313 bit cartridge. Nice. All right, awesome. Got some bit cartridges. Oh, get out of here. All right.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Existence is simpler with your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them. That's a little too smart for me. I'd ask what you both were talking about, but I'm afraid you'd answer.
How right you are. Words are overrated.
I'm tired of all the talking. We're leaving. We should go. Let's get out of here. Okay. Isn't she though? Look at that hair. That mop of a haircut. Seriously, it looks like a wet mop. Matches are closed though. Can I travel outside of this place and not have to go outside? That'd be nice. Yeah, I can. Son of a bitch. Yeah, right, the homeless beanie. She's seen things. Hang on, before I go, I just want to take in the gorgeous sight of Scylla. This art style in this is fucking gorgeous. Alright, let's go. Go kill some manta queens. I like that emoji. Where'd you get that emoji from? That emote. No, I don't want to go to Phineas. Ellie and Felix. Oh. Forgot you guys get boosters too. Heal amount granted by the medical inhaler. Moon's emotes? I don't watch him enough. I should watch him more often. Get a gifted sub at some point. That'd be nice. All my gifted subs expired. Like, you know that that inbox on your Twitch app where you like see like alerts and stuff? I got one almost every day of last week. A different sub that I was gifted to expired. I was so depressed. I was like, oh, I gotta hang out in more streams. Companion ability damage? Alright, that'll work. She has another one? Oh, okay. Range damage, that's fine. Rarely use Ellie anyway. Should use her more. Nick, did you watch the Resident Evil showcase earlier? For Village? They showed some, they showed a gameplay trailer. I'll link it to you if you didn't. Oh, okay, you did? It looks fucking insane. Like, it looks good. I'm excited. It's like a, like an extension of 7. I always found 7 to be a little short, and because of that, I was a little underwhelmed. But I really liked 7. Like, I liked playing through it. But it just ended, like, so abruptly. Equip time. I mean, I never use Felix. It doesn't really matter. Melee damage. It's fine. Yeah, the the VR thing, the RE4 VR. It's funny because it's only on Oculus, right? What the fuck? Why wouldn't you put that on? Why wouldn't you put that on Steam? Like, you let people with the Index use it, or at least PlayStation, for fuck's sake. I have a PlayStation VR. I never use it. Gonna have to buy a Quest 2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually start using my Facebook account. Fuck that. That's funny though. It looks legit. Like, it looks good. Like, Oculus though, what's the refresh rate on that? If it's 30, it's gonna give you a massive headache. Like, the Index gives you, like, I think, like 60 FPS, so it's like, you know, kind of smooth. It's smoother than like even PlayStation VR. But I think I can use PlayStation VR on a PS5. I'm pretty sure. So it might be a little better. I don't know. I haven't hooked it up yet. I'm afraid to. Increase the damage. Yeah, it'll work. This is Parvati. Parvati never fights either. I gotta use these girls more often. Including Felix. Sexiest of all of them. Spec Ops. Fine aim. Hell yeah. PS5. This new patch that came out? I think... Oh, the Quest 2. Gotcha. Yeah, fuck the Quest 2. To be fair, though, I don't think it's that expensive. Like, it's not as expensive as like a what is it? The Valve Index is $1,000. Fucking insane. And I'm sure it's great, but it's pinching your arm. Yeah, I know. I'm dying to play that now. They really fucked us over. They're in cahoots with Facebook. Who fucking knew? I can't believe it. Like, I looked that up too. Like, not only is it $1,000, the Index, the Valve Index, it takes like 8 weeks to ship. It's ridiculous. Look it up. It's insane. There's the other one. There's the HTC Vive, I think. I think that one's like $700. The Oculus, the Quest 2, I think I looked it up. It's like maybe $300. It's not much, honestly. Chance to extract extra mods. 64 gig is $299. Yeah, $300. Is it wireless? I don't know if, or is there like a giant cord like the PlayStation VR? Chance to reset ability cooldown on kill. Okay. I want to get that last bit anyway. It's wireless if you buy stuff directly on it. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you? But to use Steam, you got to buy the link. Oh, I see. So you can use it with Steam. It's weird. So you could play like Half-Life Alyx on it, or no? $80 USB cable. Ugh. That's where they get you. So it's really $400 that they're selling it for. Because that's the big giveaway with the Valve Index, is like, hey, buy this for $1,000 and we'll give you Half-Life Alyx for free. I'm like, of course you will. It's your game. And that's the only thing they're like marketing with it. Like, what else? What other VR games would you want to play? Iron Man? I think that's only PS4. You have to buy a $60 Elite headset strap. Okay, so the unit itself is 300 bucks. You got to buy the cable for it, 80 bucks, plus $60 for a headset strap, which I guess is a little better than the stock one it comes with. Fuck that. No. Still better than $1,000 though. They know what they're doing. Leave it to Facebook. 124 an elite strap with a battery. So the battery powers the unit without needing the cable, or you still need the cable? Oh no, I don't want to go to Phineas' lab. We're going back to Monarch. Sun. Yeah, this one can wait. Parvati's infatuation with Junlei. Space crime continuum, that can wait. Secret people. Speak with Velma at the Fishery. Where is this? Right. Forgot about that. Okay. The cannibals. It's got a charge on the battery strap. It's just like a portable charger. But that's what I'm saying. What does the strap need power for? Gotta charge the battery strap. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Sorry. I'm very exhausted. Plus, I just went through a massive virtual acid trip. Oh, I see what you're saying. See, that's where it confused me, because I thought you needed a to play it directly on a console or on the computer. I guess you could use it just in general. That's pretty cool. It's like that that 90s, I don't know if you remember that, was it the Virtual Boy or some shit, where like it was on a table. Like you had like a certain amount of games and you look like a moron sitting. You're just like fucking stupid. We didn't care, we were 8. Anyone in the class who had that was awesome. Alright, so yeah, we're going back to Monarch. We'll do this first. That'll work. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Warning, dangerous. Oh, it's just everywhere. We go to Fallbrook landing pad. We haven't been to Fallbrook in a while.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
That's smart on Facebook though, man. That's insane. But the funny thing was, it wasn't part of the showcase. Why was that? Is it because it had nothing to do with PlayStation? PlayStation was like, we'll showcase the game, but we're not going to advertise this bullshit Oculus thing. Don't blame him. Should I take? All right, I think I'm done with Vicar Max. Let's do... Fuck Felix. Let's do Ellie. I'll hang out with Ellie enough. Make sure she's got a good gun.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
I have my ways, Ellie. Don't you worry about it. You just hold tight. Got a whole bunch of other tricks up my sleeve, girl. Think we're good with the assault rifle. That'll work. Okay. Yoko, what do you got? 740. All right, you're good. You're golden. Still got that. We're good. Armor wise, what is she at? 39. Top hat. Perfect. Eee. Looking good, girl. How about the eye patch? What is that? 12? Better than the top hat. All right. It matches. Don't worry, Ellie. I'll make you look good. 36. 34, but it's got a lot of shit on it. A lot of mods. Oh, and it looks badass too. She's got the cape. Very cool. We're keeping it. Good look for Nyoka. Alright, save for now. Okay. Here we go. So Nick, I gotta ask, and I'm not sure if you know or not, or like how it works, because I gotta research it myself. But is there like streaming on an Oculus? Can you stream on it? I'm so weird about that with like VR. Like I don't know how to stream with PlayStation VR properly. That's why I just never really like looked into VR in general. I definitely wouldn't do it with a camera on, that's for sure. Some of these guys do, and I don't know how they do it. I feel like they sit at their desk. They don't really get up and move around though. They like use a controller, but they just have the headset on. Sublight Thug.
Whew. Here we go. I haven't set foot in here since.
Yeah, right. Yeah, here we go.
Ready.
Enter passcode. Chartrand. Ownership data corrupted. You just capture the game normally. I think you can get some sort of add-on that'll have chat overlay on the game when you're playing. It'll have chat on the screen as you're playing. I wonder too. I knew that was like a capability with the index because I've seen guys use the index and like still talk to chat with the headset on. But I didn't know if it like showed up in their view or something. It's like, how do you read that? Your depth perception would be fucked. Whatever. I'm sure it's an easy. There's an easy way. Okay, we're good there. I'm gonna hold on to this AR because I feel like this one has a lot more ammo in the mag, so. Okay. Mantisaur drone. Mantisaur feeding ground. You're dead. Manticarapace. Who are you? Clara. Clara's Karen medallion. Got you. Okay. I don't even think the Mantiqueen's over there. Pick up pipe patch. For what?
How'd you do that so fast?
You don't want to know. I've learned some things in prison. All right, let's clear them out. Save first? Probably should have. Nice. Died like it was like Willem Dafoe in Vietnam or some shit. Platoon, sorry. If you don't know that reference.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right.
You still can.
But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
No. I just want, every time somebody's talking, especially in a cave like this, when we just place pheromones, I just want a Manta Queen to come up and like completely like Samuel L. Jackson their ass in Deep Blue Sea. Without me even knowing, like, I'm with you there. I hate that smell. You know, it did feel a bit different when we walked in.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
Built all this? The base? I thought you'd taken over someone else's abandoned property.
We hauled in steel. Hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
Teenager out here in the Monarch Wilderness? You got a young girl killed?
Hey, I got out fucking voted, all right? I never wanted to bring her in the first place, but the others did, and she grew on me. She had a head for numbers.
I gotta keep being a dick. I can't not be a dick in this game.
Contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
Tell you what don't belong, the bugs. Let's clear them out, shall we? I'm sorry they aren't here to see us kick some Manta ass. Let's do this. Fuck yeah.
Here they come.
Manta ass. Oh my god, they're dead already? Nope, that's the ray. This wasn't a bad idea. It was a very bad idea. What are you doing? Don't you dare heal. Whoa. Take it easy there, girl. I am still on fire. How do I not be on fire anymore? There we go. She dead. Ooh, you had some ammo on you too. And some adrenal time. Leaper injectors. Utility decrease the distance you travel when dodging. Why would I want to do that? Okay. Is that it? Yeah, I guess so. Manta plasma. Raptidon meat. that everything here? Gotta be like some loot, right? No? That's it? Alright, that's it.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
Just can't stand by while Manta Queens roam free. You're welcome.
Mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Leaving the medallions here? I suppose that's why. Let's go ahead. Of course, although I think you should hold on to the medallions. Nah. Let the past be the past. As my friend Dragon Rider Jack would say, you gotta put your behind in your past. Time to go. Alright, so back to Stellar Bay, and you tell that girl in the fishery about the cannibals that ate her boyfriend, or friend. Ooh, right, forgot about you. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Dumping it all in the lockpicking. For now. Oh, right. Alright, so... secret people. The TV people. Not friends. I only, you know, aspire to be his friend. I pretend to be his friend. He's never talked to me a day in his life.
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka.
But I mean, would you, if you were Dragon Rider Jack? Come on.
Not like that.
The man is a god.
No. Sounds like he has himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin.
There we go.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing
Velma.
for his lack of skill.
Jinkies. Hear this stuff. I heard that too. I heard they're not even like lined up at the door. I heard they're lined up around the block. Like, it's insane. I've seen satellite images of his apartment building and just a lineup of women. I just don't know how he does it. I don't know how he handles himself. I mean, he clearly, you know. When you're a master of your craft, it's I guess just second nature. My tinkering. Let me tinker with some stuff. Let's tinker. That'll work. Work. Mind control ray. Am I out of... Insufficient bits. My bits are insufficient. That sucks. That's fine. Okay. Before I talk to you, let me save. I've done some shit. And if I die, I'll be pissed. I think it saves automatically, so I'm not too upset about that.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right?
No.
She's welcome to come up here and
Catherine's
pack
dead.
boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep you running your yap like that. Fuck yeah.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately.
Mm-hmm.
First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Oh, Braxton was the dude I found. Don't you have rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Yeah. You said Braxton had been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Hmm. Hopefully nice of you not to say anything.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this all tuna, fat, and mostly tumor-free.
What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
I don't know, but if I were you, I'd kick their asses. Surely you can make them come back.
Not on Monarch. Sanjar threw out the old work mandates and penalties.
That's good, right?
Sure. Until your workers start making ridiculous demands.
Oh, I can talk to Caleb? Why don't you just pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, alright? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
Fuck it.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
Hell yeah.
I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while.
Check the yacht club.
Check the yacht
Oh,
club. He's
the
usually
bar.
there.
Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Gotcha. They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that?
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work. Caleb and his crew have it better than
Okay,
anyone
but
else
it's
around
their
here, I'll
time.
tell you that much.
As a guy who only turns dials and switches, I can attest to that.
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sub-light contractors at this rate.
If Sandra's going to notice your shortfalls for long, and he'll hold you responsible, are you willing to meet Caleb halfway?
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Sandra's going to notice.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home.
Ooh.
Near the diner.
Near the diner, you say?
Fine by me.
Oh boy, here we go.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
He was killed by cannibals out in the ruins. It's so blunt. She's not expecting that whatsoever. I mean, it's not a lie.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Cheer up, maybe now you can hire someone better.
Oh, sure. Because Monarch's just teeming with experts in the finer points of salt tuna health. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement.
Talk to you. Okay, let's go talk to this dude really quick. I love completing a quest before I even start it. That's always a fun,
If I never smell another raft, it'll be too soon.
always a fun time. What am I doing? Ooh.
Weren't you a sawbones? Figured you
Hell
always
yeah.
smelled worse. Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
Near the diner. Where's the diner?
At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink. Most of them.
How do I get there? Dollar bag. The hell do I get up there? Hello?
They didn't want to tempt us. Why'd they lock it up?
No reason. Steel vortex mace. Fuck yeah. You say steel, I say how high. Okay. And here we go. Damn it. Let's try that again. I'm too damn strong. It's a personal problem. There we go.
Hell of a job.
Hell of a day. Eric's stash. Mr. Ouch. Increase the damage dealt from a power attack. Cool. Thank you, Tim. Alright. Go talk to this douche pickle. President? Oh, closed on Nyoka.
Can we talk?
Who? Who wants to talk? Ellie?
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
Just goes to show there's always a peaceful option. It's not too late for them to go back to their old ways.
That's the option I'd bet on. Sure, maybe they'll have a good cry first. Look through old photographs over a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
No. Yeah, you've got to try looking for the good in people. Okay. Sounds like you're rooting against them. That's a very specific image.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I just wanted to make sure you weren't too invested in this thing between them lasting.
Don't worry about me.
I never do. Anything else?
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Captain Fisherfenix of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be.
Glacier water.
Let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be so bad that made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Sanjar's going to fire Velma if you don't return to work. Bad news, you don't have savings you think you do. Any suggestions on how to put the pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof that—
I'm not above blackmail. What's this about blackmail now? Me and this dude think a lot alike.
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
I'll talk to you later. Will I? Hang on. Caleb believes that Velma's been skimming money off the warehouse accounts. If you can find proof, you can use that leverage to make Velma negotiate. Yeah, well, like, I get this guy's side of it. Why would you want to fucking work for less money? Doesn't make sense. So let's go blackmail Velma.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
All right. So the Saltuna warehouse is back where Velma works, right? Yeah, I'm gonna assume. And that is over here? I need a waypoint. I'm not good at navigating shit on my own. There it is. Okay, just need to find proof. Could be easy enough. Please enter the name of the employee whose files you want to view. Velma Ballard. There it is. Velma's personal files are a morass of supply contracts, order forms, spreadsheets, and financial records. Careful study of her financials reveals that for the past several years, she has been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into a personal account. Oh. That theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances could be excused as rounding errors or mistakes in simple arithmetic. The sheer volume of occurrences, however, indicates deliberate intent. Who's this person? Braxton Hex files are filled with Saltuna breeding charts, various pharmaceutical formulae, and musings on why Saltuna seem to prefer Borston beans over plain Borstwurst. That's it. To be hecked. The fish in tank 23A are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you have to let me know so I can stop, so I can stay on top of those doses. Sanjar Nandi. Mr. Nandi, we really need to talk about the Saltuna situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. I know the situation with the board puts us in a tough spot, but we need to start thinking about how we're going to keep Stellar Bay afloat if we can't get the sales up. Seriously, where are you? You've missed 3 shifts. This is getting ridiculous even for you. Okay. He's dead. He's all kinds of dead. And we finished that already. There's a chair in my way. Alright, model spaceship. We're good. So, what's the case here? Like, do we confront Velma, or we're gonna give this dude the messages so he can go and blackmail this person? It's whatever. I don't care. I'm just the middleman.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Sanjar is going to fire you if you don't return to work. Bad news, you don't have the savings. Velma's threatening you. Whatever happens, I'm keeping his fucking savings. Hang on. Alright, so I don't know why the marker is over his head, because I feel like I could just confront Velma and let her know, like, hey, I know you're siphoning funds. It's a dick move. Start negotiating. And then that guy will go back to work. And I lost the goddamn tuna cannery again. Fuck. Where is it? Where did you go? Over here. There we go.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky. There she is.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Who spat in your spirits, Velma?
Mm-hmm.
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition?
Bitch, we just killed the Manta Queen.
What do you folks need?
Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
You've already lost Braxton. Can you afford to lose Caleb's entire team?
I don't even want to think about that. Or how far behind Braxton's loss alone is going to put us. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Something else on your mind?
No, that's it. Okay, so I didn't even need to blackmail her. Alright. Damn, I should have blackmailed her. Or shot her. I don't know. Whichever one. Speaking of shooting people. That's it. That's it. Oh, you're upstairs.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
I convinced Velma to see reason. She'll increase your pay.
How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
625 bucks. I keep thinking the XP is money. Nice. That is... want to say everything here for the most part. Speak with Phineas, who relayed the promised data back to Phineas. Travel to his lab and speak to him to discuss the next steps. We got to do some other stuff first. The goods are secured. Lily Hagen should be pleased. She's stationed at Sublight headquarters on the Groundbreaker. Right. So why is this taking me to Fallbrook? Weird. Oh, is that where my ship is? Yeah. That's not where Phineas's lab is, though. Phineas's lab is right there. Okay, we're good. So let's go to the Groundbreaker first. Keep doing that. We still have to go to Byzantium too. We're not done here. Not for a while.
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
You mentioned an Aetherwave drama? I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Alcyon Helen.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there.
It's like an advertisement. This is the DLC, by the way. This is Murder on the Eridanos.
I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me?
Like the beginning of Medium.
you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Mr. How about I just call you Lou?
How about not?
Booba. Or Booba's got Zubid. Alright, Mr. Ludovico. What can I do for you? I don't like your attitude. Okay, Lou.
I apologize if I've struck too familiar a tone for your tastes. Let me get right to the point. Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before
Sounds gross.
this tragic event.
Sounds like
But we
Spectrum
cannot
shit.
move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Who's Halcyon Helen?
You can't be serious. Halcyon Helen, greatest cultural icon of our colony, Empress of the Aether Waves.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
I'm having trouble seeing the death of a 2-bit actor as an assault on the colony. I've never heard of the Sublight Underground. Actually, I have. I was shaken by the news myself. Helen brought a lot of joy to this colony.
2-bit actor. Oh, Captain.
Oh,
This isn't
Captain.
Spencer Woolrich we're talking about. This is Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals.
Oh, of course. What was I thinking?
Dramaturgy. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
We can do this anytime you want. I'll even make an appointment. I'm sure your schedule's wide open. What with your product launch being indefinitely delayed due to unforeseen murder.
All right, Cedric. If that's how you want to behave, I have no choice but to file an official reprimand on your permanent record.
Oh, please do. I'd love an official reprimand from a failed executive. Could you do me a favor and have it laminated?
Could we please stop this nonsense? Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're reliable and competent. You've been taking care of yourself ever since you arrived on Halcyon. And you're entirely independent. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
How many people are on the phone right now?
Just the three of us.
Just the three. No one else is going to jump in here unexpectedly?
You must excuse us. The situation on Eridanos is tense. If we don't bring Helen's killer to justice, this scandal could scupper our entire operation. Please, Captain, I'm asking you to help us. While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
Ooh, now we're talking. You can count on me. I don't know. We'll see if I'm in the area. I'll come lounge around and then decide.
I encourage you to consider this offer seriously. The future of our complex may depend on your
I wasn't ready to
success.
do this
I'll
yet.
leave
That's
you
the
in the
problem.
constable's
Like, I'm not
care.
done with the main
Mr.
campaign yet.
Kincannon and I must have a word.
Plus, I still have Peril of Gorgon I gotta get through.
But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Okay. Helen must have been pretty popular for Death put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
You seem competent. You could have dealt with this. You sound a bit worn out. Alright, I've got everything I need.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
You seem like dicks.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
Yeah.
The administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats. My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learned to work together.
You seem confident. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
All right.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
Great. I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halcyon Helen's killer.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity,
Inebriation.
and genuine faith in your abilities.
Thanks.
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Thanks, Ada. That's exactly what I wanted to know. Okay. That is going to take a back seat for a very long time. Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Oh, I'm already here. I'm an idiot. Okay. Well, with that, disperse some skills, shall we? Okay, we're at 100 lockpick. Hack's almost up too, so that's good. Skilled. What's down here? Anything good? Revive companions to 25% health. Melee damage return to health. I don't melee too often. Damage while under 25% health. Actually might help. Alright, I'll do that. They're good. Inventory. I haven't fired my gun in a while. $63. Armor's good. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. Oh. Do Parvati and helix here. Give these two a break. Plus, there's not a lot of battle happening. And we could do Parvati's mission, I guess, here too. So there's that. Journal. Acquire Phineas' science weapon. Acquire the science weapon on the Groundbreaker. Logs on Hawthorne's. Another of Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking in Gladys' shop for old records. Apparently the smuggler acquired several leads that way. I can't get into her shop without, like, killing her, and I don't want to do that. I'm not a bad guy. Too bad. I'm not that bad anyway. I'm sure I'll get paid. Hoping so, anyway. Nick, if you're still here, let's go visit Martin. Good old Martin.
I received a very interesting message from Gladys Kilkelly not too long ago. You know, about the toothpaste. The Spacer's Choice.
Good old
trustees
Moonface.
were pleased. I might even get an extra meal voucher.
Look at that smile.
I got you to thank. So thanks.
Be bold, Martin. Ask for 2 meal vouchers. You got this, bro.
I don't think boldness is really part of our brand. I need to check my contract.
My face as the Moonhead? Oh, that'd be amazing. Fair warning, you're still logged in on one of the public terminals. That's right, he is, to his mom. That was amazing.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean,
shit.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's
I love
my honor
Martin.
to be a public figure.
He's exactly what this game needs.
Privacy when you have job security.
You keep fighting that good fight, man.
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take anything.
You looked like you were a quest giver, I guess not. That's fine. That's fine.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
A lot of women in this game are not shy about talking about shitting. It's kind of funny. I guess space, there's no shame in space. That's fine. In space, no one can hear you shit. Also, that's a very optimistic statement. It should be if I hit affiliate, because that is a long time from now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Take this. You earned it. The height of ambition for us all. What a waste. See what you did there.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
Yeah, it wasn't anything too risky. In case you're curious, no one was following me. Do you always send your first timers into certain peril?
I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Could have sworn one of them winked at me. Depends on what you mean by strange.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
Yeah? You doing okay, Lily?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work.
Always.
You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Fuck yeah.
Take over a whole space station? This is gonna be great. Oh, do we get to stick a flag in the ground?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
How did a research station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Sounds risky.
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
Sure.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant
The Ice
that flag.
Palace.
And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
You're being cryptic again. Wink, nod. Who are you worried about? Authorities? Competitors?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Yeah, she's a little paranoid. By a little, I mean a fucking lot. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, you were the front door. I'm an idiot. Is there anything else in here? No. Okay. Alright, that can wait, Parvati. We have a space station to take over.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard.
Probably could have just fast traveled there, but whatever. The Rand did me good. Need the exercise. Not sure where this place is, but there it is. Hey, job's a job.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Good point. Alright, I'll try and not die.
Good luck, Captain.
Okay, so Parvati's gonna stay. I will take Nyoka and Sam. There might be mechanicals on this thing, so he's good people to have with you.
Please check battery levels before initiating an extended sanitization session.
Ooh, stuff. I like stuff. Mind your head. Oh shit. Landmines. There we go. Fun times. Critical damage dealt. Yes, please. I need to start modding these weapons more. Pick up blank UDL card. Okay. That'll come in handy, I'm sure. Where are you? Shut off shotgun. Error, unable to access memory cartridge. Terminal power below 5%. Terminal in maintenance mode. Restore power supply. Okay. Got ya. Ladder. Shunt. This is a good sign. Only had $2 on. Oh, Sam. Should be good. Calm down, Leoka. Come on, you guys don't store ammo in the fridge? Unbelievable. Generator status active, 2% output. Gotcha. Engineering disabling emergency lighting, activating facility lights, activating air recyclers, flushing toilets, air flushing toilets. Not good. Complete. Enter. Okay. Oh no, I'm stuck. How do I get out of here? Maintenance log. No. Generator mode change complete. Great. There we go. That was weird. View facility status reports. Issue 1. Toilet maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 1,243 days ago. Non-critical issues. Sensors indicate alta vitae gas is leaking from storage tanks. Alta vitae gas is toxic to humans. Admin override. Priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the alta vitae gas tank storage room. Issue 2. Sensors detect that the new laboratory scent air freshener is running low. Repair the fucking toilets, please. Error. Work order exists. Gotcha. The existing work order was open 991 days ago and the last assessed 991 days ago. Gotcha. Awesome.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
Great.
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
Cut the transmission. I think you got the wrong guy.
I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
You're about to make an enemy of Sublight. Trust me, you don't want that. What was that? You want me to hit this big self-destruct button?
I didn't say that. How did you gain access to that system? Stop it at once.
Welcome to hell, Commander.
Did you hit it yet? What's happening in there? I don't know who you are, but I have nothing.
Nobody lives forever, Commander.
Fight against a lunatic. Commander out.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station.
Bye.
They appear to be departing into space.
Damn. I ought to try talking more and fighting less. Seems like it saves on ammunition.
Nah, that ain't fun.
That ain't no fun.
Restricted area requires ID. Board. Where are we going? Up, I guess? Okay. Maybe I'll just hit this self-destruct button. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. Great, I turned the fucking mechs on. Bard, great, okay. Hello. You're open though. Cool. Oh shit. To redacted, your concern. Of course morale is low. You gave those PhD tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What did you think was going to happen? They could test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. To Kimball. From Kimball I to Kimball A. Bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job in an ivory tower, far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide her for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower till the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you could write me a better ending. Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday, Mom. Aw. Security routines. Recharge. Alright. I thought we were recharging. What the fuck? What did that do? Oh, they're going back to, yeah, okay. Going back to charge themselves. Well, what about this one? What the fuck? Killing me, Smalls. Come on.
Performing on areas.
Maybe it's because I'm on this one's radar. He was like going back to charge. I will give him a minute. How long do they charge for? I'm curious. I guess they're just charging. That's it. You open the door though. Oh, I gotta get through that door. That's what I need. Damn. He's still there. Fuck.
Sweeping.
Fuck off.
Resuming passive mode.
Sorry I had to come this way. Why didn't you just go charge? Why didn't you just charge? Go key card. I don't know what that did, but gotcha. Alright. Messages from Redacted. You've gained electrical control room key card. Ooh. I'll need that. From redacted, close it down. Transport vessel has been dispatched. Exhausted. I've read this already. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak. Oh no, I haven't. Transport vessel has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I have taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating on this asset, which means you are permitted to leave with company branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. A cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to a Spacer's Care approved alienist. Okay. Note on Guthrie J. James is gone and he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself that he wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank, or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. You could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I requested a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Note on, I was about to say Chef Kimball. Chief Kimball. Kimball thinks there will be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night. She said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Hope it never comes to that. I forgot the daughter's name. Shoot. What did it start with, an I? Oh, right. Swanson? Samsonite. I was way off. Okay. Oh. Do I reach these gates? How do I get in there? Except for that, anyway. I don't know how to get into that room. Bard. Brig. Priority user Kimball I. To a Kimball. Angelica. Remember that. The daughter's name is Angelica if I need it, and I will. There we go. You go smush now. Mine.
Whoa. Keep an eye on the floor.
Success. Good. Oh. Yeah, it's electrified. That's cool. Security routines. Disengage checkpoint security. UDL Electro Floor 3000. I need that on my front porch. Personal files. Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet, just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electro Floor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows some things the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Yeah, weird. What happened here? Guess we'll soon find out. Blast radius on that thing. Ridiculous. Jackpot. There's a Adreno. Speaking of which, where am I? Yeah, I need more Adreno. No, not you. Adrena time. That'll work. I gotta build up my medical. I think I'm gonna do that. So I heal faster. Okay. Trino, you. Ooh. Just forgot you.
I ever meet the people responsible for this. I'm shooting first,
Never asking questions. I agree. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. In gratitude, Ava Chartrand, Fall, Guthrie, Pearsall. He looks like the doctor from Roseway. Subject will need extensive nuclear resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you all and fix this, I swear on it. Please forgive us, Chartrand and Fall. Okay, is there anything else here? Right. There's something here. Subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back with love. Who are they talking to? I only see this one guy here. Where do you go? Okay, sweet. You're right there. No. Sucks. Need 150 hack. Been 17 days since last login. Unlock personal quarters. Hell yeah. Project summary. Goal: further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nucleon using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna. Redacted. Subject: station morale. It has come to my attention that a culture of distrust has sourced relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. It's fucked up. Charlie. 3 priority entries from user Chartrand. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reserve what had gone wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. James. This log is being entered by Dr. Fall. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us will be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all of our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Ava hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from the HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Access outbound comm transcript. Oh shit. Okay. Is anyone listening to this frequency? Who is this? Redacted. I'm the project lead on the 1084. I wanted station 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until the mission end state is achieved. Executive override. Password antediluvian. Audible sigh. What can I do for you, doctor? The board told me that they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an update status with this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimerical Research Development at George de Hevesy Institute in Budapest, whatever. One of my associates will reach out to you when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override. Save in case of emergency. Damn it, this isn't a merc. Transmission ends. Executive override for user discontinued. Duration indefinite. That's it. Sucks, dude. Alright, well, I opened that thing, so that works. There's still something here I need? Modify systems protocol. Insert sublight override cartridge. There we go. All yours.
Suppose Sublight will thank us for this. I hope that thanks comes in the form of cash.
Why are there red marks? What happened?
That science, right? From Cascadia.
I can't even understand a word she said. That's it. What are the red marks for? I'm curious. Are there enemies here? Oh, it's just those things, I think. Alright, whatever. They're fine. Does this thing open? Nope. Does not. We're done here.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
No worries.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Cool. Parvati again and Felix. You have to like uncheck one to check the other. It's kind of annoying. Oh, that workbench. Modify. Let's do you. One times barrel. Crit damage. This mod is already installed. Oh, I already have it installed? Okay. Can I install it on this one? One times barrel, yeah, I already do. Jesus. Alright, but I don't have a magazine. Plasma. Zap. Magazine size plus 50%. Yes, please. One. Sight, I don't really need it. Super Scoper 2000. It's too... I like the iron sights. I'm a sucker for iron sights. Mods are good here. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. I have insufficient bits. Fuck. Let me build you up at least. Okay. Ooh, 36 rounds. Very nice. Cool. Rizzo's Purpleberry Crunch. So it sounds like the murder on Eridanos is going to have something to do with the Rizzo's distillery. What about all the little corporations have their own like spin-off DLCs? I'm actually excited to get into that one.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
I'm sure you're the baddies, but as long as you're paying me, I don't really care. I have my own agenda. You also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners. The base had scientists and suspension tanks. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
A UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
You think? Rare gas in a lab that tested it on people couldn't have been a coincidence.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
The truth about the human tailbone? You had my interest, now you have my attention. I love that meme.
I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox.
Oh, I read about that in one of my magazines. She's talking about aliens, right?
Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Ah, the Sapiens Paradox. You think this is about the discovery of intelligent life. Maybe they were just hiding expensive research from pirates like Sublight. I'm guessing you have an idea? We'll do intelligence.
Wrong. I think it's about intelligent life discovering us. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
Okay.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some aetherwave serial millstone. This is reality.
Aliens. Aliens? Really? Say nothing. This is the first one where I'm just like, yeah, I don't know which way to go here. What if aliens?
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Damn, she's serious.
Tragic.
Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Skip to the part where I get paid. I don't care what hallucinogens you are.
You took that better than I thought. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
What? Why does Dr. Chartrand need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, She engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
When did Sublight get so principled? Your concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
It's cute that you think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Oh boy. The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Where does Chartrand fit in your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Murder isn't covered under my contract employment agreement.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with Sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
What the fuck? What do I get for joining up?
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want? A promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one.
I'll take it.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
By aliens? Okay. What? Don't look at me like that. I just want to get paid.
CNP Borston baked beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston.
At least we get to go to Byzantium now. Phineas, no. Eva Chartrand's home is on Byzantium. Lilia gave you a key card to the front door. All right. Where is Byzantium? Weird. That's not available. That quest isn't available. That's weird. Yeah. Can I not do that quest yet? It's weird. Oh, well, I mean, I gotta go to Roseway anyway, so do that.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Oop. Hang on. Is there a mission for that? Probably not. So weird. Where is that guy? Scientist. There he is.
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless.
Thank the law.
Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that.
I did. What do you mean by an item of great value? Great risk? What risk?
Oh, I'm not allowed to use the communications room. We are still, after all, a secret facility. I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
Confiscated? Why?
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon. Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
Sorry to hear that. I'll put it to good use. What is this thing? Altinature, 220 damage. Orson Shaw built this prototype. Looks like a water pistol you bring in the pool. Okay. I'll look into it. Right, so the evidence found in Chartrand is a board-sponsored chimerist, scientist who manipulates nuclei of plants. Okay, Lily gave her a key card to a front door. Problem is, I can't get to Byzantium. Why? It's weird. Whatever. Tartarus is the jail, so I'm not going to go there yet. I want to say Hyphen? Hephaestus. No. Alright, maybe I have to do... Oh, maybe I have to unlock Byzantium first. What's up, Wizzle? How have you been? I think that's what I gotta do. I gotta go do Phineas's thing first. Cool. Travel to his lab and speak to him to discuss the next steps.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Did you play Little Nightmares yet? It was. I think I saw you playing it. And if you did you enjoy it as much as I did? Little Nightmares 2, sorry. Well, both of them. Screw it. Who am I taking with me? Let's take... Same team. I mean, it's just Phineas's Labs, no big deal.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work?
Nope.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Huh. Drink, Ray! Fuck yeah.
I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray.
I'll take that instead of whatever this thing is. That'll work.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals.
There we go.
Exciting.
What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists.
Gotcha.
I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the document.
Fair, since religion just has to be everywhere. You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Gotcha. Warning label?
Something about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine. You'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Anything I should know about Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
And how much money are we talking here?
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Okay. That's it. Experimental notes. Rates of explosive cell death are a very respectable 6%. Bad news, difficult to acquire. Limited quantities of compound likely produced by Anti-Cleo recently discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Must find more. Artificial stasis successfully induced. Cystopig specimen. Revivification complicated. Cystopig tissue returned to living state. Brain tissue suffered from rapid nucleation. Attempting treatment. Treatment progressing. Treatment failed. Brain tissue irreparably damaged by rapid onset necrosis. Explosive cell death. Explosive. Finished cleaning liquefied remains of Cystopig on laboratory floor, walls, and equipment. Gross. Fresh out of Anti-Cleo is experimenting with Spacer's Choice partially emulsive creamer substitute. This is the worst scientist ever. Finished brewing, added 2 ounces of Spacer's Choice. Atrocious. Fell part of self-dye on the inside. Fell part of self-dye on the inside. Reminder, add Spacer's Choice to the list. Buy more mouthwash. Cystopig. Have spared one of my stock of experimental cystopigs to be used as a renewable source of nourishment. Have named this lucky pig Bubbles. Giving an animal a name establishes rapport and creates a positive emotional bond. Allegedly improves flavor of tumors? Must look into that. Excellent creature, Cystopigs. Don't know why people used to survive. Don't know how people used to survive without these genetic wonders of porcine succulents. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tumors that ripen naturally, falling off the flesh like mock apples off a tree seemed the height of barbarity. Truly a miracle of modern science. So they grow tumors on these pigs and eat them instead of killing them. Bypass. Personal log. Have procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. While willing, he isn't a total buffoon. Yeah, well, that worked out. Oh my goodness. Gross. Hello. H. Blythe. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate, Dirt Slide, Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship, should be along anytime. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. What? It's got all kinds of shit in here. Oh my god, there's Bubbles! Bubbles! Her name, Bubbles. Gear body in the SK system. Reminder. Okay. Got it. Time to go. The gigantic station. It's just him here.
I've taken the liberty of having Sam clear up some floor space. We didn't really need that crate of toilet paper, did we?
What?
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yeah? What of it? Alright. Terra 2. Oh, it's still on Terra 2. We're going to Byzantium.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
What is it?
It's a parcel, sir.
Are you sure it's not a package?
This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages.
What if I don't want it?
I am contractually obligated to deliver my cargo to the captain of the Unreliable under pain of fines, imprisonment, and censure by my superiors.
Then why did you ask my permission?
That's the HPS difference for you. Service with civility. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
They did what?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne.
HPS?
On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Make a rude gesture, then cut the transmission.
Can we talk?
Mysterious package. Oh my.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual
mean to do with the missing arm?
sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
She's got a point. Ada, what the hell is going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Who was this guy?
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
Only the 4th?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
You mean Luck?
Luck does not exist, Captain.
His name was Lucky.
I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this.
Right. That's Peril of Gorgon. That's in the DLC we'll do after that. After this. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Virtuoso. The first item in every locked container which is free to open can be stolen without consequence. Ooh. Hack turned off auto mechanicals to scramble them. My inspiration and determination is so fucking low. It's pretty funny. Did I have a perk or no? No, I did not. Okay. Peril on Gorgon. Yep. Murder on Eridanos. Ah, I'm dying to start these. I mean, I've already played Peril on Gorgon. It's really fun. But this is the newest one, the Murder on Eridanos. Very excited for that one. Right now, or not right now, because I'm leaving soon. Tomorrow, though, since we got to Byzantium, and I got my shrink ray. Actually, with that, let me see if I can level this up a little bit. It. Insufficient. Okay. Broken down. You could be broken down. You could be broken down. You can be broken down. Mind control ray. Cool. Awesome. Fun times, everyone. I am, yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you so much, Nick. Katsuragi. Appreciate that. A Whizzle, if you're still watching, thanks for stopping by. Yeah. We started those DLCs like before I even wanted to, so like they're just ready to go. Once I beat this, jumping right in. They're fun times too. This whole game is a fun time. I love the writing in it. It's so snarky. But it plays well too, honestly. I recommend it. I totally recommend this game. It's only like, I don't know if it still is. It's like, it was $30 on Steam. Normally it's the full price, full 60, but you probably find it cheap somewhere. Depending on what console you're playing it on. Anyway, I'm out. I will I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.